What's up, old school homies? Today we're going to talk about John Mayer's listenable theory. I love this theory, and I think that everybody comes to this point in their musicality, usually when you meet other musicians and you start comparing yourself to other musicians and trying to say, well, they're better than me, or I'm better than them, or they're only going this far with this, and that's really not how music works. And the best theory that you could usually come up with is the listenable theory. And this means, who is your audience? Usually pretty simple people that don't play music. That's going to be easy to fool. So, well, not exactly. Their ears are pretty attuned and picky. But I would say the listenable theory, it leans towards less stress, right? A lot of the time. Lower tempos. So it gets lazy and people think, oh, that's not talent. That's not really that cool. It's really slow. It's easy. I'll tell you what, I've been making slow music for a fucking long time. And you still have to practice. It still sounds like shit if you miss a note going real slow. Sounds worse. You got a lot of time in between that one and the next one. So don't feel like just because if you lower your tempo, you're losing ground. One missed note at a higher tempo can really throw off the balance of the listener, okay? They could pick it out. And once they try to pick out something and you're moving at a high speed, now they're very lost. Quicker. Get it? It does make sense. How people could pick out one little fucking mistake in a high tempo song and be like, well, this guy, you made a mistake here. And it's like, yeah, because he's playing a high tempo song, or it's going to end up falling into that eventually. Like, the stress is there. Lower tempos, you're waiting, looking, feeling. Higher tempos, you're dodging, squealing, wheeling, and it's just, don't act like it doesn't happen. Even if it's your own fucking song at a high tempo, if you don't practice that shit and you start trying to play it and it doesn't shine, it's because you haven't practiced it and it's a high tempo song. Your low tempo song still needs to be practiced, but once you have it, it's a feel thing. It's not exactly a feel and a dexterity and all that other shit. You know what I mean? Simplify your fucking music and you're gonna have a better chance at replicating it a second time. I have friends that play so fast, they don't really know when the transitions from one spot to another is. And they just kind of lean. One person starts leaning, and then they're all leaning that way. And you're like, whoa, there goes the train. Jump on, and not everybody wants to play like that forever. If you can quantize your music better, that's actually simpler, okay? And now, as you get higher up in music, what you're going to get is people that play fast music, but they want it quantized. And then it's going to be the rubber meets the road already. Some people are in, some people are out, because it's too simple to fight each other on who's on time and who's not on time when you're not quantized. Quantized is simple, isn't it?